This is a darker, alternate universe version of Spider-Man set in the Marvel Noir line, specifically in the early 1930s during the Great Depression. Peter Parker grows up in a harsh world of corruption, raised by his Aunt May and Uncle Ben, both social activists who teach him that good triumphs over evil. Tragically, Uncle Ben's activism draws the ire of powerful crime boss Norman Osborn, known as the Goblin. Osborn sends his enforcers, reimagined versions of classic Spider-Man villains like Kraven, the Chameleon, and especially the Vulture, portrayed as a sideshow freak and cannibal, to attack Ben. They beat him severely, and the Vulture ultimately eats him alive in a gruesome murder. This horrific event fuels Peter's rage and desire for justice. The Goblin's men later target Aunt May and Peter, but reporter Ben Urich intervenes and saves them. Urich then becomes Peter's mentor at the Daily Bugle, where Peter writes exposés about those threatened by the Goblin's empire. Peter intercepts a tip meant for Urich and sneaks into a warehouse where Goblin's thugs are unloading stolen antiques. One crate contains an ancient, creepy spider statue that shatters, releasing a swarm of spiders. The spiders attack and bite the henchman. As Peter watches in horror from hiding, one spider climbs up and bites him on the hand. Peter passes out and enters a dreamlike state, encountering a spider god who declares, "Why do you tremble, little man? My bite brings only death to those of evil intent. I will bestow on you a greater torment, the curse of power." He awakens hanging upside down in a thick black web cocoon from a beam. Breaking free, he discovers his new abilities and lands dramatically, muttering, "I'll be damned." With his powers, Peter dons a makeshift mask, storms Norman Osborn's home, fights through his guards, and confronts the Goblin at his desk. He demands an end to the extortion, drugs, prostitution, and protection rackets. The Goblin mocks him, asking if he's ready for the consequences. Journalist Ben Urich then enters, revealed to be secretly working with Osborn, blackmailed by information the Goblin held in exchange for fueling Urich's drug addiction. Peter catches Urich fleeing, confronts him bitterly about selling out. "You're a drunk and a junkie. He's bought you like a dog," and disowns him. Peter returns home, crafts a full costume inspired by Uncle Ben's World War I aviator uniform, arms himself with a revolver, and fully embraces his role as the vigilante Spider-Man.